by Arirang's news features reporter Park Gun-woo. Welcome, Gun-woo.
Hello, Gun-woo.
Hi, Soa, and hi, Walter. And also a big hello to our viewers as well. I'm Park Gun-woo, news features reporter at Arirang and I got some interesting news just for you, so stick around.
Well, Gun-woo, I want to give you a new nickname. I'll call you the travel boy or travel man because you travel a lot around the country to give us a new perspective here on the culture wave. Now, this time you also traveled, and I think your coverage also involves a little bit of labor, physical labor. And it's a place that's famous for 청양 고추 or 청양 chili peppers. So tell us where you were and also what you discovered there.
Yeah, so just as Hoa just mentioned, I visited Cheongyangun County in Chungcheongnam Province, the Midwest part of the country. And especially as it's peak farming season these days in Korea, I saw many farmers work very hard at the sites. And also I found some people that's new in this region that's also helping out this region because it's also suffering from labor shortages. But before I tell you more, let's take a look and I'll show you what's happening on the ground. A vast area of crop fields stretches across Cheongyangun County in Chungcheongnam Province, a countryside region where farming is central. It's easy to find land and vinyl greenhouses here, but much harder to find people to farm them, especially in May, Korea's peak farming season. That's a sharp contrast to the past, when entire villages in rural regions work side by side in the traditional ture system during busy times. But with Korea's aging population and younger people moving to cities, rural labor shortages have become a growing challenge. That's where new helping hands are stepping in. Foreign seasonal workers employed legally under Korea's E8 visa program from 2017. Dressed in farming gear, those workers began their work early, braving the heat and humidity. On this day, they cleared frost protection plastic from the soil and carried heavy metal pipes used to support crops, all while wading through muddy fields. I've only been working alongside them in this pepper field for a few minutes, and I'm already starting to sweat. But it's these foreign workers who help local farmers do this every single day. Though language can be a barrier, many see this as a chance to learn.
Working here isn't too hard, especially knowing I can send money home to my family. Communication can be difficult at times, but I'm learning a lot using farming machines and new techniques that I hope to take back and use on my own farm someday.
And farmers describe their help as vital.
They're like lifelines for us. Without this workforce, farming in our rural community simply couldn't continue. Without their help, my wife and I could only manage a much smaller piece of land.
Due to its popularity, the number of these workers is growing, with nearly 70,000 foreign seasonal workers coming to Korea this year alone, thousands more than the year before. Local governments are expanding agreements with other cities abroad, and even considering longer-term visas. While the spring remains busy in the countryside, the shoulders of local farmers bearing the weight of our food supply are now a little lighter, thanks to help from afar.
Gun-woo, it really looks like this program is creating a win-win situation for both the local farmers and the seasonal workers. So could you expand a little bit on what kind of benefits are being offered to the seasonal workers and also whether there are some areas of improvement as well?
So, of course, as I mentioned in my report, one of the biggest problems is the language barrier. And to address this, local governments are coming up with ways to solve it.
We're hiring interpreters to visit farms twice a week and listen to any issues foreign workers may be facing. They talk to the workers individually, keep notes in Korean, and help us respond to their needs. If necessary, we're planning to expand this into a one-on-one buddy system for closer support.
And aside from the language barrier, living conditions are also a major concern for short-term workers. And that's why local governments have been steadily building more housing facilities. In Cheongyang, for example, the dorm I visited was newly built, as you can see in the screen right now, offering workers a clean, shared living space, complete with a kitchen and laundry machines.
Obviously, we got to talk visas. This is the most important thing when it comes to working overseas. Can you please tell our viewers the kind of visas they will need to apply for when trying for these farm sort of working conditions?
That, of course, as well. So today I'd like to walk you through 3 main visas related to this working environment in South Korea. So let's take a look at the chart on the screen right now. So first, as mentioned in my coverage, seasonal workers usually apply for the E8 visa, and it allows foreign workers to stay and work for about 5 months. But recently, there's been some flexibility with the stay period extended by up to an additional 3 months. There are also ongoing discussions about allowing E8 visa holders to transition to an E9 non-professional employment visa. That allows workers to stay up to 3 years with an extension possible. If this is decided by policymakers and if both the employer and the worker agree to an extension, this could give more stability to foreign laborers in the farming sector. And finally, there's the C4 short-term employee visa, which allows holders to work for up to 90 days.
Oh, very informative and great reporting, Konu, as always. We'll see you next time. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.